heading back home, heading towards DC. I'm so excited. It was time to get on back. Get on back. So I just took a detour. I don't even know where I was.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 21 for I-40 East toward I-85 North, Durham.
I feel like I've been gone from the hashtag Freedom Corner for ages.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 21, then keep left at the fork.
Yo, what's up? No, I didn't miss it. I was watching it. I've been en route from Georgia. En route. Heading to 81 now. I-81. Which I feel like I should have been on hours ago. You know me, I always take the scenic route. Alright, did I do this right? See, I was on 40 and then it took me way out of my way just to get back on 40 again. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. No, Stormtrooper's coming back. We got news tonight that he's leaving out tomorrow to head back. So that'll be great. So, and then David's heading out. So it looks like it'll be Rebecca, Double O Jericho, Trooper, and myself. Oh my goodness, that person was flying. Then Tammy. There's always plenty of us covering it, isn't it? It's pretty amazing. Hey Lisa, hey Carol, hey Annette. No, I wasn't. Chattanooga is further west, like kind of northwest. I picked up 40 in Asheville, North Carolina. I went through the Nantahala Gorge, which is always so pretty. But I don't get any signal there, so I couldn't live stream. Praying y'all had a great evening. It was a great vigil. And David and Rebecca and Jericho, they have been tearing it up. They've been great. I cannot wait to get back up there to jump in again. It was interesting to come down here for the President Trump booking. That was interesting. I was hanging around because of the arraignment, and every single one of them pled not guilty and waived their rights to a arraignment in person. So I spent one day with my folks, and today it was time to leave. Time to leave. Fred jumped in the van and looked around when I had everything in it, and then he was like nowhere to be found. So I didn't even get to say goodbye to Sly Fred. I think he's probably upset. But it was good to be there, and I got my taxes ready to hand to my CPA friend, and who is so sweet to help me with my taxes, and for very little money, thank God. And I got that done. We had an auction on Labor Day weekend. It wasn't the best auction, but it was still productive, so I'm so grateful. And I actually got to share. This was pretty huge, you guys. Hi, Nina. This was pretty huge, y'all. I actually got to share some of the People's Convoy footage that I took with my mom. And when she saw me under the flag, and then the aerial picture from above the flag, she said, I didn't realize it was that big. But I was really grateful that she actually watched some of it. So they don't understand what I'm doing, and they really just have no idea what I'm doing, and they haven't done much to really find out. And so today I was grateful for that, and then today I was like, okay, time to go. Your baby boy's birthday. Oh, nice, Carol. He turned 33. Bless your heart. That's awesome. Aw. Happy birthday to your baby boy. Oh, good. I'm back on track again. Thank goodness. I want to see Gloria, and I pray to God I haven't wound up north of her. I was hoping to see her tomorrow. So I was surprised that Rebecca and Jericho, their live streams both tapered out. Someone suggested that we get a Starlink for the corner for all of us to share because of the buffering that's so bad there. It almost seems like we're being targeted, doesn't it? You surprised him at the ball fields after his coaching your granddaughter for softball. He was shocked. Oh, nice. With cupcakes and balloons. How cute was that? Oh my gosh, I love it. That was really cute. I bet he was pretty excited. Hey, Wyoming girl. What's up, what's up? We're headed back. It on back. I'm very excited about it. Honestly, I wasn't really ready to go back to the cabin and to Georgia so soon, but something put it on my heart. God put it on my heart that I needed to be there for Trump's arraignment, and he said, Mom, you are amazing. You are amazing. That's awesome. Lisa, he did jump in the van and look around, and then I think he got mad at me and he ran off. He was when I called Mom to check in, let him know that I made it through Asheville, he was snoozing in the den with them, so that was cool. So no, he's not here. So I wasn't really ready to go back to Georgia so soon after my last visit over my birthday and everything, and but God did put it on my heart to be at President Trump's booking, and I have a funny feeling that I was supposed to be down there to not even really so much for President Trump, even though we've never seen anything like that before. But I have a funny feeling the bigger thing was, for me being there, was intervening with the Blacks for Trump, our friends, from Blacks for Trump, and the news crew. But you never know what God's plan is. You just never know. But whatever it is, I fulfilled my purpose, and now I'm ready to ready to get on back and dive back in all this stuff in DC. Ooh, look at this mess. Traffic's been pretty wild. I went through a major storm. I skirted the outside of it for a long time, and then I wound up right through it, and everybody had to slow down and put their flashers on. I know, poor Fred, I'm going to miss him. But when I was putting everything, your bedding and your towels and everything, you wash those and put the bed back together.
Half a mile, keep left to continue on I-40 East, I-85 North.
What? No, I don't want 85 North. What is this thing doing to me? Oh my gosh. What? No.
Keep left to continue on I-40 East.
Oh my gosh. This thing has been like all over the place. Lisa says we had storms here in North Carolina too. That's where I am, North Carolina. It was probably the same storm. It was pretty big. It really was. We were getting now I've got flash flood warnings for the area that I'm headed to stay overnight. You gotta love it. Carol says 77 north. I'm on 40 and I just want to get on Interstate 81. That's all I want to do. Doesn't 40 run right into 81? Wanda's driving me crazy. She made my trip. She's messing up my trips big time. Big time. Get me to 81. That's all I want to do. That's 85. Where's 81? Oh my goodness. Doesn't 81 go right through Raleigh? Say 85. I do not want to take 85, 95. I really don't. Oh my gosh. Aren't you all glad you hopped on here just so you can listen to me have a fit? Oh no. This trying to see this maps thing on the Bumblewagon thing, it's sort of weird. I don't see 81 anywhere near this. One's way over there. What happened? Oh no. 81. Oh my goodness. I'm not understanding what's happening here. Okay, where am I? Hi, Yvette. Am I headed to Bristol? I think I've surpassed Bristol. I'm headed to Raleigh at this point. I thought I was. Now it's got me going to Durham, but it's Raleigh-Durham. But I don't see 81 anywhere here on this map, and I know 81 goes right by part of Raleigh. I think it's taking me to downtown Raleigh is what it's doing. Oh my goodness. I'm at Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill. I thought 40 ran right into 81. I know we all just like pop all over all of the chats, don't we? Isn't it great? Okay, I'm at Chapel Hill. of Interstate 81 in Raleigh.
Okay, adding a stop at Walmart in Raleigh. Walmart may close within 1 hour of when you arrive.
Okay, so which one is it taking me to? Just exit navigation. Okay. Because I know that's right by the 81. Walmart off the Interstate 81 Raleigh.
Okay, there's a Walmart Supercenter 36 miles away. Navigate to that one.
No, Poppy, I'm in Chapel Hill. As usual. Oh no, you guys, oh my gosh. Where am I? I thought Interstate 40 ran right into 81. Well, I don't really want to go to Walmart. I just knew that there was a super Walmart off of 81 in Raleigh, and I'm just trying to get on 81. That's the one I know. That's the one I know. Oh my gosh, this did this last time to me too. I don't understand why it doesn't work anymore. Well, actually, I do understand why. It has to do with something G. It's the worst thing they've ever done to us. How long have I been driving with my lights on? Oh my goodness. I just need to get back to DC and do what I do. This is crazy. Okay, Carol. We'll get lost in DC too. I know, don't forget your helmets and your bubble wrap. 81 begins at directional T interchange with I-40 near Dandridge in unincorporated Jackson County, about 35 miles east of downtown Knoxville. Oh, but go I-40 the other way. Take 26, go to Asheville, 40 east, and take, right, so I didn't want to take 26. And so I wound up on 40 because I used to take 40 before they finished 26. And Mom and I were talking about it the other day because the maps doesn't want to bring you that way. And so I'm way beyond 26, I think, at this point. I mean, I am way beyond 26. And I'm in the Raleigh area, but I just don't know where Interstate 81 is. Let me see. Interstate 81 from my location.
Interstate 81 is 5 hours, 3 minutes from your location by car and light traffic.
It says I'm 5 hours and 3 minutes away from Interstate 81. Where am I? What? Oh my gosh. What have I done? We'll take, yeah, I mean, I could take 85, 95, but that's not really what I wanted to do. It's not pretty. Alright, I gotta get off the highway and figure out what I'm doing. I'm going northeast. I'm trying to get back to DC. Everything's under construction, y'all. Everything. For supposedly getting rid of all vehicles and stuff, it's kind of weird that they got all this construction going on. But I'm glad, because I don't think they'll ever be able to do it. Okay. Yeah, Georgia to DC. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I turned the car off. Because it stalls out on purpose to save you gas. That drives me crazy.
In nurturing doubt about a legitimate
What in the world
election.
is that? What am I listening to?
And one of the 4 conservative justices
What
voted
is
with the
this?
Liberals to
Oh my
uphold the
God.
state's election and
What is
reject.
happening? Did y'all hear that? Like, what was that? Oh my God, this computer thing on my car is like scaring me. I don't understand. I do not understand. Am I allowed to do it? No, you turn. Oh my gosh. Don't be beeping at me like we're in DC. Oh my gosh. Don't you see my Maryland tags? I don't know your roads. Oh my goodness. What in the world? I'm too tired for this. Oh. Jeez, it's rocking and rolling. Oh my gosh. No. Like, they only beep at you like when you're about to lose your mind. Have you ever noticed that? It's like crazy. Alright, just stop the car. Just stop the car. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I wonder if my real maps are outdated. Oh. Mom got me a because I got so lost last time listening to Wanda. She got me a what are those books called? Rand. Oh, I've forgotten what the name is. I hope I brought it. That would have been smart. Which bag is it in? 85 north to Petersburg, then 95 north to Richmond. Oh, I don't want to go that way, Lisa. I want to go 81 through the mountains. Because I want to see Gloria. Oh, no. Mom and Dad went and met up with Gloria, and they had lunch together. Isn't that cool? Because Mom and Dad were running around. Let's see. While I was doing my stuff in Georgia, and it worked out really well because then Sly Fred didn't have to go to kitty jail. Okay, where is that book? Oh, it's up here. It's up here, but it's on the other side. Okay. Oh, I can't walk. I've been driving too long. Ooh. Ooh. This chicken back in the cooler. In here. Can y'all believe this? It's like always, always, always. The Rand McNally. That's what I was trying to say. Bet you anything is. I know exactly where it's sitting at home. Oh my goodness. I'm on my last nerve. I don't know, Kathleen. I almost just asked this. I wanted to ask this person, like, where am I? It says 40 West South 4085 Greensboro. East North says Durham. Oh man, I don't know what I did. Hey. Yes, Christina. Can you believe this? I don't understand why she messes with me like this. Oh, it's awful. I think it's really mean. Hey, USA. You guys, you want to see something funny? No, I don't know. This is terrible. Look at me. I look like a frog. It was so hot. Oh my God. It was when I was, it's so bad. Oh my God. My hair is like, it's like sticking out everywhere. It was so hot when I was loading up the car. It was like so bad. All right, for real. We gotta use a map. I'm not even messing around anymore. Look on the map. Do you see this? 81. It's like right there, nice and bright blue. Oh my gosh. Oh, I went way off track. I needed to go 77. Oh no. But I did hop on that. I hopped on 77. Oh no. Oh yeah, I messed up. Winston-Salem. Oh my gosh, Raleigh's way over there. I thought Raleigh was off at 81. I've been saying Raleigh when I meant Roanoke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have absolutely no reason to go to Raleigh. I was saying Raleigh when I meant Roanoke, y'all. Oh my god. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my goodness. No. I'm 5 hours and something away from 81. Oh my god, where am I? Oh my gosh. Okay, here I am, Greensboro. Holy cow. Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Got it. I'm setting your destination to Winston-Salem. Head west toward Mabin Oaks Road, then turn right onto Mabin Oaks Road.
That's a whole hour away. Oh my gosh. Why did I think I-40 like dead end into 81? Oh my god. What in the world? Why? Look at me, I'm a mess. I just want to go to sleep. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm lost. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. $52 from my location.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Me either. Oh my goodness. Roanoke, Virginia, from my location.
Roanoke is 2 hours, 18 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
That seems sort of silly, doesn't it? Annapolis, Maryland.
All right, adding a stop at Annapolis in Maryland, United States.
But we'd really miss wrong way Wanda, though.
Head west toward Mabin Oaks Road, then turn right onto Mabin Oaks Road.
Which way is it going to take me?
Your route may be affected by flash flood warning.
Can y'all hear that? Affected by flash flood warning. Mm. I know. Well, I'm all set up for glamping, you know, so I don't have to do a hotel room, but I'll show you all my setup later when I get snuggled in. Oh my goodness. Right? Well, we were going to meet up. We were going to meet up off the road. Oh my goodness. Wanda is just so wrong. Whoever wound up calling her wrong way, Wanda was so right. And for somebody like me, that's like really bad. All right, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm not going to tell my folks. There's this 52 that I could take up to 81. And I think I might do that. If I just knew exactly where I was on I-40, near, like really, because like I really don't know exactly where I am. All my best plans. Take 95 probably. Lost Adventures with Glory B. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. I am not, you guys, like, honestly, I did my taxes. It took me 3.5 days, but they're all prepared to hand to my CPA friend. And do you know how many miles I did in 2022? Now I don't have all of the miles, but this is all that I was able to document where I've got proof of them. And with the People's Convoy, and then joining up with the with Mickey and everybody with the vigil, and back and forth to DC, Bunker Hill with 1776 Restoration Movement, all those trips around the Beltway with the TPC, and I did over 30,000 miles in 2022. Over 30,000 miles. Can you believe that? And one car later, one phone and one car later, right? Oh my gosh. Which I'm still paying for that other car. Oh my word. I mean, this is crazy. And part of those miles are wrong way Wanda. I guarantee it. Y'all know. You were my witness. Oh, I hate going through Richmond. Can you believe that? I mean, this is, you guys, this is like when freedom fighting, it takes a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. God bless everybody. And it's like honestly, like when people are like, we need you back at the corner, and I just want to be like, can you just hold on a minute? Can you just hold on a minute? I will be there. Oh my gosh, over 30,000 miles. Freedom fighting. Yes. Who are you meeting and where are they? Well, they're not here. It was Gloria Stump, y'all, or Gloria. I was hoping to meet up with her tomorrow, and I would need to be near 81 to be able to do that. Oh, let's see where that is. She's never going to believe me that I did this again. I mean, she might. All of y'all have gotten to know me a little bit, haven't you? I can't find it on the map. can't believe I did this. On this, he ran right into 81. And it most certainly did not. And then I started saying Raleigh instead of Roanoke. Not the first time I've said that. Be no bringing treats, they need you. Bringing treats where? What did I miss? Hi, Jay. Yeah, I think I'm in Chapel Hill. Which isn't even on this map. Oh, wow. I mean, honestly, I prayed this morning and knew that God would let me know when it was time to get back, and now he's got me on the faster track back home. So I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow night, but he should have seen. What is that? Oh, bug bracelets. We're ready for the hashtag Freedom Corner. Does it show my location? But not, like, it's not giving me, like, anything except street names. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't tell me, like, what town I'm in. Burlington? maybe I'm in Vermont. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm past Chapel Hill. Well, I'm not getting lost on little back roads. I'm 5 hours and something away from 81. It's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I amaze myself. Absolutely amaze myself. Ask Siri. Whose Siri is that? iPhone? 501 gets to 81. But it's like 5 hours and something away now. I don't even know. I just was trying to avoid 26 and take I-40 because that's what I thought I used to take, and I guess I did if I was coming from the more east, if I went down through Richmond, which I used to do sometimes. But it's not pretty. It's just not pretty. 81 is you're in the mountains and everything. I was gonna hop on the Blue Ridge Parkway for a little bit tomorrow and take y'all on that. Oh, well, so it goes, so it goes, so it goes. I didn't do any exploring. I was working on jewelry, going to Atlanta. Working on taxes, waiting on arraignments that nobody had, and I was hoping to get just a little bit of a little bit of a field trip day tomorrow, and it just didn't work out. All right, let's go. You hate back roads? I love back roads, but they're really not that much fun at night. I like them during the day. At night, they can just be too exhausting.
Head west toward Mabin Oaks Road, then turn right onto Mabin Oaks Road.
Mabin Oaks Road. What do you want to bet she's mispronouncing?
Turn right onto the I-40 East ramp.
Okay, here we go. I guess we're going to Richmond. I can't. I wanted to see Gloria. I wanted to hear how her experience.
1,000 feet, merge onto I-40 East, I-85 North.
Her experience with mom and dad, because they all said they adopted each other. Isn't that cute? They had a really, really nice lunch, and I really wanted to hear about it. I haven't seen Gloria since Bunker Hill.
Continue on I-40 East for 8 miles.
They all had a really nice time. I'm so glad. My parents went to a wedding with my cousins, and they got to have lunch with Gloria, and I hung out with Fred. My parents are enjoying my family and friends, and I'm not. This is weird. These are weird times that I am living in. Maybe you all too. Good thing it's after 10. Oh my gosh. I know, isn't Gloria great? She is an amazing lady. She really is. She wanted to take mom and dad to lunch, and then they wound up paying for it. I think it kind of said you had so much fun, and of course you did. That's awesome. Oh, now we're gonna have lousy transmission. Oh no. Oh, have a great night, Carol. It's a wonderful day for you and for your son. God bless you, dear. Love you too. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm like all teared up. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Oh my gosh. This is my fault once again for relying too much on technology. And I left the Rand McNally sitting at home. Like, how stupid is that? But I had this map. There's nothing wrong with this map, and I never looked at it. Because the maps map, the technology one, makes it look like 41 goes right into 81, and it does not. You guys, I should get like a live stream when they come out with the GoPro that has a live chat in it. I'll switch over to that and just get rid of the cell phone completely and go back to landline. Then they can't track me. Well, actually, though, if it's got live stream, if it's got live chat on the GoPro, they probably can track you with that. Left lane closure. Oh, I should have put some hot water in my tea. You missed the exit off of 40 onto 81. Easy to do. Not marked. Well, because I usually take 226 and cut up, but I don't really like 26. Hey, Tamarud. We're just all being lost together here with me. I don't really like 26, so that was my bad. And then it told me to turn it, and I was skirting the outside of this horrible storm that I did still wind up getting caught in it, but not that long, 3 different times. And if I had taken 26 in, I would have been right smack in the middle of it. Is the way it seemed anyway. Oh my gosh. 85 north to Durham or 40 east to Raleigh? I'm going north. Oh my gosh. What's this goofball telling me? I think she's saying take 85. Hey, Daniela. Water in here. Maybe y'all are up late and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Maybe I should turn a light on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's saying take 85 north. Should I listen to her? I mean, I have to get north.
In half a mile, keep left at the fork to continue on I-85 north. Follow signs for I-85 Durham.
Tell Mom I said hello. That. God bless y'all.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-85 north.
I've been seeing Uncle Deuce in the chat a lot.
Continue for 140 miles.
Maybe he's waiting for me. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't go that way. Look at that mess. I was watching the vigil, and a truck was next to me and wound up beeping the horn. I wonder if they were watching the vigil too. I wonder if they could tell that I was on the same thing they were on. Christina, that's too funny. She says, too funny, Glory being, every time I get a chance to go online, you're live and lost. That's so sad. I'm going to start crying. Oh, no. Oh, welcome to my world. This Bumble is bumbled. But still grateful to be a Bumble at all. What can I say? I am not driving straight through. I don't feel like it. All of my places to tuck in are on 81. Oh. Thank you, Yvette. We're all scattered all over the place, aren't we? We got Tommy down in the Delta, and David's going to Ohio and then Indiana. At least Stormtrooper and I are heading back to the corner. And God bless Steve and Rebecca and Tammy for holding the fort. goodness. I wanted to be up in those mountains where it was cooler. That did not happen. Christina's been out of the loop. I'm telling you, if you miss a couple days, you almost feel like you're out of the loop. Isn't that true? And here I am, you know, I've been live streaming, going all across the country and everything. I stayed plugged in. Last time I was in Georgia, and this time I'm in Georgia, and it's almost like I wasn't staying plugged in or something. It's really strange. Everybody wants to see you in the environment that they found you in, and for the majority, and so it's very strange. Easy to get out of the loop, even though you're still in the loop. Did they just have a rally? Who's they? I'm not sure. I was in Georgia for for former President Trump turning himself in to the jail, along with Rudy Giuliani and all the rest of them, Harrison Floyd, and so I was down there for that, and then I stuck around to help the folks out, and also I wanted to see. I was going to go down to Atlanta to the Fulton County Courthouse for the arraignments, but everybody pled guilty and waived their right to a live, to being present for the arraignment. So I didn't need to go down to Atlanta to look at a courthouse, and certainly could care less to listen to Fannie Willis. Disgrace to her trade. Well, we're all in this together, that's for sure of that. This is our country. This is our constitutional republic that's going down the toilet, and we're all in this together to trying to save it. You've been so busy with your life. Well, because it's irresponsible to ignore your life too, you know, so good for you for taking care of your stuff. Not everybody can be out here putting 30,000 miles on one vehicle, having to and get another vehicle, and you know, not everybody can be out here doing this. This is just where God has me, you know. We all need to be where God needs us, and that's not the same place, that's for sure. Be able to fit all of us in the bumble wagon at once. It seems really big until you put a whole bunch of stuff in it in a bed, but it's still comfortable. Oh my gosh, I'm in Durham, y'all. I'm in Raleigh, Durham. Roanoke, Raleigh, totally different places. Oh, right? Good for you. 9 hours might not be far enough. It was 2,600 miles round trip. God bless you, Jay. Isn't that great? It was so great to have you there. It really was. So the cabin is now Meowica, and the flag stayed at the cabin because that is Fred's Meowica. It's just like so awesome. Your butt is shaped like a RAV4 seat. My butt's at this point is a giant, shaped like a giant cheesecake. Oh my gosh, I'm going 90 miles an hour. This thing is tricky. Like all of a sudden you're going so fast you didn't even know it. Okay, this place looks really boring. Oh, it was great. It was so great. And play the harmonica too. It was so awesome. We loved it. I know I did. Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to tell Gloria. I'm so disappointed. I know. We have enough with police. Well, if y'all saw the newest Epic Times, where they go over some of the newer videos from the Capitol, and you can see Sarge up close and personal with Brian Sicknick walking behind, going behind him, and Sarge is having to use his baton on the people pressing up on them, and I mean, I don't know if he had to, but he was, and I'm sure he felt like he had to. I don't know. Just like the people felt like they needed to press up on them, I guess. But yeah, it was pretty wild seeing that. If y'all haven't seen that, yeah, it's definitely make sure you keep up with what they're releasing, so we can share that out with people. Yeah, you did. You sang some with Ron J. Build back up. No, he did not build back. He tore it all down. Not all of it, though. But he's trying, isn't he? Gooberhead. He is a gooberhead. Hey, Kevin and Betty. Hello, hello. I'm headed back to Annapolis. Time to go dive back into the middle of things again. Well, I was in the middle of it in Fulton County at the jail there. I was definitely in the middle. I almost got bowled over with it. That was crazy. Turns out I wasn't there for President Trump at all. That's what I thought I was there for. I might have been there to keep some people that we like out of jail. Good to see you, Kevin and Betty. So yeah, I've been trying to get home, but I got lost. I was trying to get home, but I was trying to stay closer to be able to meet up with Gloria Stump tomorrow and hear her side of, and you know, like just hear from her how the lunch went with Mom and Dad. And where she suggested for them to go to lunch, it turned out Dad had been there before when his old girlfriend and her parents came to his school and brought him out to lunch, and he couldn't believe he was sitting there looking around going, oh my gosh, I've been here. pretty neat. Which is why they were in that area anyway. Dad wanted to see some of his old haunts, so. Oh my goodness. But Jay, none of my stuff was really about President Trump, was it? I mean, it was, but it wasn't. It was more about what was going on around me. It was crazy. Very interesting. We just never know why God brings us to a place. To people, places, and things. Isn't that true? I appreciate that, though. I really do. Well, I loved Freedom Jeffrey. He got a great video of President Trump's motorcade coming out of the airport, and he put it to the AC/DC back in black. Oh, that was great. That was a lot of fun. He's doing a great job. Freedom Jeffrey too. I think he's great. These guys are so much techier than I am. I mean, mine is just straight up like what's going on, and I'm just not that techie, y'all. What can I say? No bells and whistles on my stuff. Good evening, Athena. Like it's nice and cool in the car while the phone's getting hot. That doesn't make any sense. God bless you, Christina. Thank you so much for popping in. I pray that you're able to get all the things done that you need to get done. I know. Say a prayer for me, please. God bless you, dear. Big rigs still out on the highway here. Usually they all pull off and go to sleep at night, don't they? Are you having a retirement? Are you enjoying your retirement, Jay? I hope so. Along with me since the beginning. I'm grateful for you. Oh my gosh, y'all are making me so tired saying goodnight. Oh my goodness. Watching the Paxton impeachment. They have horrible witnesses. We were laughing at them. Oh my gosh, isn't that wild? There's a lot of impeachment that needs to be happening, isn't it? There's some that's happening, but we need more. I know a lot of this is just so ludicrous, it's pretty comical if it wasn't like so awful. I think that's why the phrase of the year is you can't make this up. Good night, Yvette. Sweet dreams to you and your mom, dear. Five times so far. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my gosh. You get lots of good honks and thumbs up. I hope. That takes a lot to go out there. Do you go out there by yourself or with a group? Paxton's lawyers are picking them apart. Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, whoops. Oh. I think I just dropped my fork. Oh no. Something, I don't know what. I did, I bought a piece of cheesecake, just what I don't need. Four hours on the bridge, thousands of waves and honks. Oh my gosh. God bless you, Jay. That's awesome. That really is tremendous. That's what Susie does too. And then sometimes AJ's with her, but most of the time Susie just goes. I just think that's amazing. Your wife came by and took pictures. Oh, that's so cool. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Put those in our patriotic collage. Most definitely. I thought it was really amazing that my mom actually watched some of the footage that I took, and you know, with all those people crowded on those overpasses, and she goes, I just really had no idea that it was that big. The old me, that would have started a big old fight. The new me, it stung, and then today I just decided it was time to go. My parents are amazing, but it's kind of hard. It's hard for all of us, I know, when we just are surrounded with people who don't get it, and they don't realize what's at stake. Everything they've worked so hard for is at stake, and they don't realize it. I just want a couple of bites of this piece of cheesecake, but it's not worth my life. Falls Lake Recreation Area. That sounds like a nice place to visit. Yes, it does bring them joy. Oh my goodness. It gives people hope. With no exits on a dirt road that crosses Interstate 30. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, that sounds good too, because you don't want to come on the highway and give you any trouble. So I like that idea. Stacy and I had a red truck follow us and wreak havoc on us. Oh my gosh, we were out in California, I guess. I don't know if it was Texas or I'm sorry, New Mexico or California, and it was really pretty scary because there was no question the guy was there to mess with us, and we didn't know what exactly his plans were. And we were both in our Subarus, and yeah, it was not good. Because, you know, we had our American flags flying and everything off the vehicles, so you have to be careful. There are people that hate our country. So strange. why they're here. They hate it so much. You're absolutely right, Jay. It does start conversations in those cars. That's awesome. Because there's a lot of young patriots out there. A lot. And a lot of Jesus-loving young people out there, too. Thank goodness. You got called in on for being odd. That's the best. Oh no. You make me look great though. Like imagine if I was out there. You are awesome. That is definitely one for the books. The deputy disregarded. Oh, 100 degrees is too much. It felt like 100 degrees today. Yeah, heat exhaustion's real. Like that man at the Fulton County Jail. Lasted a lot longer than I thought he would. One of the reasons why I continue to live stream without trying to get him in the picture too much is because of some of the feelings towards Trump supporters, and I wanted to make sure that man got the care he needed. Whatever care he got, it was going to be documented some way, you know? Oh, is that cool? Oh, I'll look for them for sure, Jay. There's like nothing on it, I-85, nothing. Oh, absolutely not, right? I would not do it, Jay. That's truly because I was uncomfortable even doing what I was doing because of that, but then he wound up with my backpack underneath his head, and because I realized he was holding his head up. And then one of our friends from Blacks for Trump was fanning him with my fan too. So I needed to stand by, but then I just thought about the fact that Fulton County, there's just a lot of very far left leaning folks, and I wanted to make sure he got the care he needed. So if anything had started to go wrong, I was going to get it to protect him and the man who was having heat exhaustion. So I was really grateful. It looked like he was doing a lot better. But I guess I never really explained why I did that. Trust me, I'd rather have no content at all than have that kind of content. But when I do have it, it's because I'm trying to protect them, and I'm already live, so I don't like stop and then switch over to video, which is probably, you know, what I could have done if I would have thought of it. But it's all happening right there, so okay, everybody stop so I can stop the live stream and switch to video. Yeah. Well, I worked in a hospital for 5 years. I work in crisis intervention. I'm a recovery coach, so it's all medical. It's all basically like first responder stuff. Even though we're not technically considered first responders, we should be. Because we show up with the Narcan, you know. Even though everybody else has Narcan. The police where I live, they're only allowed to carry one dose of Narcan. Crazy. Hopefully they've changed that by now, though, because we've been trying to work on changing that, and I don't know what's happened since I joined all of this. It was, oh my gosh, I don't think I've experienced a day like that where I had to be out in it all day long that way. I don't think I've ever experienced that. It was, I almost fell out at one point. Actually, right after that, I was like, started heading back towards the area where my chair was and everything in the shade. And I thought I was going to fall out. I got to my chair and I like flopped and sat there and fanned myself. Somebody said, "You gonna make it?" I was like, "Yeah, probably." Oh God, yeah, Jay. I mean, honestly, we had one situation where the officer went in and it was a whole bunch of teenagers, and he had to pick which one. That's devastating. Absolutely devastating. Governor Hogan, I mean, at least he got the standing prescription order for Narcan. And when all of my peers were going to get them filled, and we were all going to get them filled, they were looking at us like we had three heads. And I had one CVS pharmacist who said that she didn't want to fill it. And I said, "What do you mean you don't want to fill it?" She's like, "I don't agree with it." So what do you think I'm going to do? Go do some drugs and have that so I can do some more? And she's like, "I don't know what you plan on doing with it, but I don't agree with it." I said, "I'm a recovery coach. I plan on saving somebody's life if they need it." And she's like, "Well, I still don't agree with it." I said, "Well, you need to go to school." We've had to educate a lot of people. And they're still working on educating the physicians, believe it or not, about substance use disorder, and the importance of not overprescribing. It's your new retired hobby. It's a beautiful hobby. We love it. We absolutely love it. And it's not for the faint-hearted either, that's for sure. You're taking your own risk by getting out there and waving that flag, and we know that. It's incredible that should be risky, but it is. It's going to be even more for this year because we have no borders. feel like Burt Reynolds getting all of the honks and waves. That's great. That's great. And you should. Well, and those are the only documented ones, Lana. There can be complications from, there's, my friend's daughter, and she's a friend now too, she's amazing. She's paraplegic now from overdose, and went on to become Miss Wheelchair Maryland, and continues to share her story far and wide. She's an amazing trooper. She's somebody who took that life-altering experience and has absolutely turned it into lemonade. Sweet, sweet lemonade. Yeah, there's fates worse than death to an addict. That's for sure. You can't scare an addict with death. A lot of us always felt like we wanted to die, and it turned out we didn't want to die. We just didn't know how to live with our set of circumstances. It's a horrible thing, the disease. It's just a horrible thing. That's why they call it cunning and baffling. I think y'all are going to see me waving my flag a little bit more. I need to do a little more flag waving, I've decided. Asians use opium to defeat their enemies. This is a modern day opium wars. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Jay, you know this one. People forget that Osama bin Laden, before he died, put in that tape that he was going to attack our country through his heroin. He didn't even say opium. He said heroin. And that he was going to attack our country through his heroin. And that most certainly happened. And then when Mexico entered into the trade, started helping it flow through Mexico, then it was all corners, just getting it from all sides. And when I say Mexico, I mean the cartels, of course. Couldn't possibly be the government. They try to lull us to sleep. That's why I pray that people that that turn to marijuana, I believe in the medical aspects. If you need it for medical, I do. But they're advertising, if you like to get high, these gummies are for you. Blah blah blah, and it really is about lulling us all to sleep. If it's for medical purposes, that's one thing. Why do you think they spray the marijuana with fentanyl? Yeah, it is happening, absolutely. Not everybody, I knew you'd know that one, Jay. Not everybody knows that. It was all on CNN way back then. You remember that? And then they pulled it, and you don't hear about it anymore. I heard about it again from a source other than myself only in this last year, and I was so surprised and shocked that something aired about it just for a second. And I can't even remember what it was, but I was so shocked that it was brought up. hit on many, many levels. They get the ingredients and then they just get the stuff and pass it on through. You know, back in the beginning, they were just helping with the trafficking of it, just bringing it on through. Isn't that right? I don't miss a few things about my recovery coaching. It's absolutely heartbreaking how many people I've known and gotten to care about, gotten involved in there, trying to help them have recovery, and you wind up hearing about them dying. And I don't have to hear every other day about someone else dying, being involved in this. This has its own heartbreak to it, of course, but you know, hearing about RJ Sixer, who just recently killed himself too, it's so sad. It's just so sad. There's nothing else after. It's for them, you know. I believe that God doesn't punish people though for being sick, and there is nothing in the Bible that says anything about suicide being an unforgivable sin. You know, our God is all forgiving when we turn to Him, and I know that anyone that I've ever known that committed suicide was not well when they did it, and my God is not a punishing God of people who are not well. But when somebody's, you know, and addicted to drugs, alcohol, food, you know, etc., you know, I'm not. How clean am I when I still, you know, turn to comfort with cheesecake? You know. It's awful. All this new stuff that they're putting in the fentanyl now. The fentanyl they were putting in the heroin. Now the fentanyl, they're putting stuff in the fentanyl. It's crazy. Absolutely a terrorist attack. Cross addiction too. Well, I called it a smorgasbord. When I was testing, you know, the newcomers into the crisis intervention housing, which I was working out of with my recovery coaching, and you know, I give a urinalysis, and there's so many different drugs checked off, and they're like, I just took some crack, or I just smoked some marijuana, and it's like, well, that's what you thought you were doing, and here's what's showing up, and then it's like, you know, we do another one, or you know, it's just like all comes up the same. And they were putting stuff in, like throwing so much stuff in. People were losing their hearing, their eyesight, their motor abilities weren't coming back. You know, you lose your motor skills, but in this case, they weren't coming back. This was going around Baltimore. It was so bad. Some kind of horse tranquilizer in Philly. That's not just in Philly. They just call it trank. It's showing up all over the place. It's not just in Philly, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to keep doing what we're doing because it's all intertwined, all of it. I had some friends who thought that I dropped out, and I was like, nope, I'm just coming at it from a different angle. You know, dropped out of the recovery aspect of it, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm still in it for our recovery community and for our entire country. Oh, Mike Landau, he's amazing, isn't he? I pray for him and his continued sobriety, absolutely. He's been under the gun. He's quite a guy. It's not easy when you've been down that road, and on the other side of it, we become amazing advocates for the cause, of course, for the recovery community. But anything that we get involved in, we give it our heart, everything, because of where we've been. So we really make pretty amazing citizens, you know, when we're on the right side of things, or the other side of it, you know, in the recovery side of this. And he is definitely an example of that. Oh yeah. Yeah. He doesn't even have as long of recovery as I do. He's what he's done with his recovery is outstanding. I joined up with his speech site. I just haven't had a chance to figure out what it is all about yet. His social app. Is that great? Yeah. God bless him. He's done a lot. Oh my goodness, whoops. That double truck wanted to suck me right under it. This big old van. Mike's site is about elation integrity. What does that mean? Elation. Oh, election. Oh, got you. Yes. That's very good. Transmission is not that great. Gotcha. Yeah, I want to support him in what he's doing, for sure. be able to afford his pillows, but I can afford to get on his social app and support in that way. God bless you, Jay. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me. It's getting late. I'm going to hop off of here and send a text to my folks and let them know where I am. And maybe start looking for someplace to pull over and sleep. But I can't thank you enough for hanging in with me and everybody else that hung in here. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. Heading back to DC and hashtag Freedom Corner. No, unfortunately, or I guess it's probably good though because I am allergic to him. I'm gonna miss my little buddy. Oh my gosh, it was so great. It was so great to have a friend when you're in the cabin alone, and you know but you still have your friend there, so that's pretty nice. Although he wakes you up in the middle of the night and wants to go out. Hey, Lynn, headed back to DC. Headed home. I did what I could do in Atlanta. Helped my folks out as well. And now I'm headed back to dive into the swamp again. Thank you so much, Lynn. I will get a motel room. He is definitely sly. Oh my gosh. We've all fallen in love with that crazy cat. Those are some funny videos, weren't they? Oh my goodness. It'll be fine, Lynn. Absolutely. Hi, troublemaker. Hey, Kathy. The swamp needs me. Come in there with a broom. Sweep it up. A broom and some disinfectant. Stay gone too long. I didn't even know David was leaving until I was on the road already, so the timing's good. And the storm is coming back, so that'll be great. Praying that he got all of his car stuff worked out. Supposed to be on 81 and I wound up on 85. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. I gotta let my folks know where I am. I love you all so much, and I will check in tomorrow for some more of the ride home. And I thank you so much, Jay, and everybody else for hanging in here with me. Y'all have a fabulous night. Hey, Lynn. Sorry you guys are just hopping in and I'm hopping off. I've got to leave a trail with my family where I am. I'm not anywhere close to where I thought I would be. So, God bless you so much. Oh my gosh. Y'all have been with me for such a long time. It's so great. Over 30,000 miles later. And that was only 2022. I wonder how many miles we've done in 2023. It's a lot, but probably not as many because we didn't do the convoy this year.